Good morning. It's day 6 today. I cannot believe how quickly this week went by. The first 3 days went by super slowly and I was really happy about that. But now it's almost a week is gone and it's really sad. Today we are going to Sephora. Taylor has sun poisoning, as you guys know from the last vlog. And her skin is really dry because of it. I had this little mini of the Benefit Total Moisture Cream. I'm not really sure the whole name of it, but so I had a little mini of that. She's been using that and it really helps her. So we're gonna go buy the full size of that for her and look around. I can't keep away from Sephora even when I'm on vacation. I just can't. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. Waiting for Taylor to get ready, and then we'll go and do some shopping at Sephora. Gonna try not to spend too much money because I need it for the vacation and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun. I haven't really done much makeup shopping since I've been here. I was expecting to do more on the way down, kind of just looking to see what different states had, but I mean we were way behind schedule. The drive took way longer than we thought it would, so we didn't really have time to do that. And the only things I was looking at was just I was browsing CVS the other day while Taylor was getting her prescription filled. So yeah, I'm excited to go to Sephora. The Sephora by me, I mean I usually order online so I have access to a lot of things, but the Sephora by me doesn't sell a lot of brands that Sephora carries. It's pretty small, so I'm hoping that this one's a really nice one. I don't know, we'll see. If I can, I'll maybe film a little bit in Sephora, but I don't know if I can. We'll see. So yeah.
They always have a cabinet.
I know. So we just went to Sephora and we both bought stuff we can't resist. I finally got an Urban Decay lipstick, which I've been wanting for a long time. But just a mini rant. Okay. At first, for a long time, I thought that Taylor and I were the only people who felt this way. But a couple of weeks ago, I was watching one of Nicole Guerrero's videos, and she said the same exact thing. Not about Sephora specifically, but just about shopping. Basically, the people in Sephora, all of them come up to you 12 times to ask if you need help. So coming up to me once or twice is just good customer service. I really do appreciate that. I think it's very nice. Asking me if I want a little basket once, that's really nice. But then after that, it really gets uncomfortable.
It happened 6 times. No kidding.
Every single person in Sephora comes up to you and asks if you need help. They all come up and ask if you need a basket.
Someone asked me if I needed a basket twice. I said no, I only had 2 items. Finally, a guy just handed it to me. Literally just handed me a basket. I'm like, what are you supposed to do? Okay.
Yeah, and he's like, do you want one? And I was like, no, I literally have 1 item in my hand. I'm not struggling to carry anything. It's just annoying, and I know that they're trying to be helpful, but it really makes things uncomfortable when you're trying to shop and you're trying to look at a product and decide whether or not you want to buy it, when they just keep coming up to you and staring at you and asking you if you need help. It's
I was actually looking at a product that I probably would have actually ended up buying if they hadn't interrupted me and brought me over to this other sale. I swear to God, I probably would have spent an extra $50 buying this perfume, but no, because they interrupted me, and then I was like, I don't need it when...
Exactly. So I know she would have bought that if he hadn't have interrupted.
And it's to the point where I would have spent a lot more time in there. After probably the 5th time, I was like, I need to get out of here. We just got to get out of here.
Exactly.
I probably would have still been there if they hadn't.
Yeah, I was prepared to spend a couple hours in there, but then they just keep asking, and I'm like, listen, I have to go. I can't deal with it. It really gets awkward after a while.
I thought that it was just in the Sephora in our area, but after being to one in Florida, when it was probably even worse here, I thought it was worse.
I thought it was worse here too.
So I'm like, okay, then obviously it's not just us.
I thought the people were nicer in this Sephora. I think the people at our Sephora are really horrible, and I really hate them, and they're just mean, and they
they just kind of assume that Everybody
you're
that walks into
stupid.
Sephora has absolutely no experience with makeup.
The people at the Sephora were nicer, but it's just like that whole Sephora customer service thing where they just like shove it in your face.
They need to just keep track of who they've already spoken to and stuff.
Exactly. Like it's really annoying, and so I just had to like rant about it for a minute. Let me know. Do you like when they ask you questions, or would you rather, you know, just like have your own space like us? So yeah, let us know in the comment section down below. So we're going to pick up dinner, and there's this tunnel.
Show my face if you want everybody to know.
Yeah, it's been a bad drive. The GPS is not doing well right now. There's this tunnel up there, which you'll see in a second, and the GPS says nothing about this tunnel, and you could either go around it or through it, and we just went around it because we figured it would tell us.
It says on right, and so I took the right thing. It has been a very bad drive just altogether. First, there was this non-existent invisible Walgreens I was trying to get to.
Yeah, we're trying to find Walgreens because Taylor needs to pick up a prescription, and
it is invisible.
It's invisible.
We tried this, and then I actually looked it up, like, on my phone, like, the high-tech gadgets that we all have, you know? And I, like, friggin' click on it, and it's, like, it took me to the same place. It's, like, on right, and there's nothing but this, like, spirituality center or some crap.
Yeah, there's no
like,
Walgreens there. So we're, like, driving around trying to find this invisible Walgreens. Finally, we're like, we just need to go pick up dinner because we called, like, an hour ago. So we go to pick up dinner, and there's this stupid tunnel thing that's leading us to, like, a portal to nowhere or something.
Things have just been very weird. We just passed by a McDonald's that was one arch.
One arch at McDonald's.
And it wasn't like, you gotta pass by it again because you gotta film this.
Yes.
I do not trust a McDonald's with one friggin' arch.
And it had some weird little guy, like, that was not Ronald McDonald. It was like really creepy, like out of a horror movie. So, and there's also like a million mosquitoes dead in our pool, and we don't know why.
And it's not even like the other arch was knocked over.
Right,
it was like supposed to be the one friggin' arch. That doesn't make sense. Can somebody tell me online or whatever if you've ever heard of like the Golden Arch as McDonald's? It's the Golden Arches, right?
I think it's the Golden Arches. I've never
ever heard of it referred to as the Golden Arch.
At destination on right.
Please tell me there's a friggin' parking lot. I can't.
Arriving at destination.
It's in here.
On right.
Yeah, I think it's in here. Sure. Isabella's Pizza and Pasta.
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we finally arrived where we ordered dinner.
People are probably like, these people aren't coming to pick up their food.
I know it's been a minute since we called, so. But yeah, we're gonna get our food now. Okay, guys, the McDonald's is there in the distance. Let me try to zoom in. Do you see that? That is not a McDonald's sign. So I thought we passed this a while ago, but the building looks the same, so obviously we have no idea where we're driving. But yeah,
I really don't.
So it's been quite a day. What I said before we went into CVS was where we're from, we don't have U-turns. They're not allowed, like, at all anywhere. Taylor making faces in the background. So, like, it's, like, bizarre for us to have to, like, make U-turns and stuff. And, like, we don't have, like, the barriers in the middle of the street or anything. So we could just, like, make a left anywhere, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just
frustrating.
It's kind of frustrating driving here because it's, like...
you know what? I really have not had a problem until today for some reason. Like
it's been especially bad, but it just feels like a little bit restrictive, you know?
Yeah.
So
because it's like, oh, like,
and also you're wasting more gas making U-turns all the time, and
instead of just being able to like just turn.
Yeah, instead of just being able to turn.
And if you miss
somewhere.
something, it's even worse. Like if you miss a turn, it's like instead of just like getting into the next parking lot and then making a left and just going right into the parking lot, you have to like make a right, go all the way down, make a U-turn. It just seems like kind of counterintuitive to me, but I don't design roads, so
yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but it's just interesting the differences. I think we're just not used to it because that's not like that in Connecticut. So we went to CVS and I normally totally don't judge what people buy because like I shop like crazy, and like there are some times at Harmon where I walk up to the counter with my basket full of makeup and feel ashamed. So One time, the lady that worked at Harmon asked if it was all for me, and I was kind of just like, I have a blog. I mean, like, because I buy a lot for review and stuff, so I normally don't judge what people buy at all. But there was this woman there. I tried to get a shot of it, and I'll insert that shot now. If I got it, I kind of was just like stealthily trying to walk by.
I mean, I've been with her when she buys a lot, so like I don't know who would need that much spray on deodorant.
And it was
men and women.
There was
shaving cream, but no.
Toothpaste. Okay, I think she was an extreme couponer.
She must have been like preparing for the apocalypse or something.
Or she was an extreme couponer, because I think she did have a lot of coupons. But like, she 20 travel-sized shave gels, like spray-on deodorant, toothpaste, like 20 tubes of toothpaste. It was all over the whole counter. And at first I saw they were still scanning a little pile. I was like, oh, that's her little pile. And that like big pile of multiple things must be like stuff they need to put away or something. But no, then they started bagging it for her. So that was her stuff.
It was a crap ton of stuff.
Okay, so I forgot to film an outro for this vlog yesterday. But I think I'm going to give day 6 its own vlog because it was quite an interesting day. Not super exciting, but definitely bizarre. And I don't know, we ranted a lot, so I'm just going to give it its own vlog. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I have a lot of regular beauty videos coming up too. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Alright, I'll see you soon. Bye.